Hey guys! Today I wanted to talk to you about the classic size passion planner versus the compact size passion planner and compare them and show the sizes, but I also wanted to talk about the black, their standard black, which is also cheaper than any of their colors versus the colors and how it feels and looks. So when they had these on for 50% off, I can't remember which sale it was of theirs. It was sometime in April or the beginning of May. I think it was April. It was sometime near the end of April. But they run great sales periodically. You need to just sign up with their newsletter on their site and also on their Instagram, and you will be notified of all their sales. Also, if you buy a passion planner, I would love for you to put my email in the referral box at checkout. And as I earn free planners, which hopefully will be happening very soon, you earn a free black compact after so many sales that you've referred, then I would love to do giveaways with those. Okay, so I ended up on their 50% off sale. I was debating to buy the black compact because out of all their colors that are out right now in the undated, really what I would just be using is the black. It's not that I don't like any of their colors, it's just for me carrying it around and stuff. That's kind of what I prefer at my age. But I do love this aqua cyan type color. I am drawn to it, and I actually just loved this art on the front. It made me think of reading Rainbow when I was little. So I know that sounds weird, but it's with writing, but it makes me think of opening a book, and all this is open to you. But the same with writing. The whole world's there for you. So I loved that design, and I know once they are done with their run of that design, they go to be retired and you can't get it again. And they did have this design in a gold one before, because you can go look on their site and see all the retired. And oh my goodness, I would have loved to have this design in gold. But I mean, there's no way I can now. I found them too late. So I decided to try it in aqua so I could compare color to black and not just go with my normal black. So the colors cost a little bit more. So the price is the classic size, which is the 8.5 by 11, the bigger one, is $30 for black. For colored, it's $35 in this size. The the compact size in black is $25 and in colored is $30. So in each case, the black is $5 cheaper because of course they have to design their colors every time, and the black they just keep running the same. So you can go to their site and check all that out. They also run only certain colors in undated, and they make only certain colors in dated. For like right now, they're pre-selling their academic year. They have two colors, a gold and this really pretty royal blue, and that's in their dated academic year. And then they'll probably come out with, I know, a dated calendar year with like two new awesome colors and then some new undated. So that's how they run them through. And once they always have the black. Once they retire a color, they don't have it anymore. Okay, let's go through. They are the exact same planner, okay? And I have videos completely outlining the passion planner. So I'm not going to go through all that right now. I'm just going to show you some empty pages and comparing what they look like. I will link my videos below of my complete passion planner review and run through that will talk about all the details in the passion planner, okay? So they have all the same pages and all the undated, which is explained in my other video. All the undated have their months first. All their months run first, and then your weeks follow, because of course they don't know which months you'll have 4 or 5 weeks in. So my months, let's find one I haven't written in yet and compare. The compact, sorry, I haven't been real clear, is actually exactly half the size of the classic. Half the size. So if you turn it like this, it is half of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. I could put another compact right here if I had. It is half the size of an 8.5 by 11 paper. And it is pretty much the exact same size as an A5 bullet journal. It is a teeny bit thicker to me, and actually a little bit lighter because it doesn't have the hard cover. So yeah, it's the exact same size in your hand, length and width wise. And it's really close to being the same thickness too as a A5 bullet journal. It just doesn't have the same feel because it's not a hard cover. But if you're used to an A5 size bullet journal, this is the same size. And it's half a page of an 8.5 by 11. This is a full size piece of printer paper, 8.5 by 11. I love having the full size. That's what I use. I like having more room. My sister uses the compact, and when she is here in June, we will do a video together, kind of both showing how we use our planners, being all filled in and stuff, and comparing using the compact to the classic that way. So it has all those same features. These are both the undated. It has all the months up first, and then it has your weeks. So here is what the months look like. And I would say if you are trying to decide between these two sizes, so I mean, you can look, at how tiny a box is here and how much room you get here compared. But if you're trying to decide between these two sizes, what I would tell you, look at the comparison of the list at the bottom, is you can get their PDFs for free, and they print in this size. You can print compact size to try out. You can print classic size to try out. That is what I did before I bought. It's amazing. I love that they offer that. So if you go to Passion Planner site, you go to their top bar and you go to downloads. If you go there, they will tell you how to be able to get their PDF password to get in for free. They give you a PDF to everything in the planner. The whole planner if you want it. You can print the whole planner if you want to after getting that. Or you can just print a month undated or a month dated. Or you can print a week undated or a week dated. You can also print all their extras, like their habit trackers and stuff, to stick in your planner. So it's an amazing resource that they offer that for free. They have 80-pound paper. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Leuchtturm. Sorry, I just did my Leuchtturm video before this. Passion Planner has 100-pound paper. So it is thicker than Leuchtturm. Leuchtturm is 80-pound. This is 100-pound. It definitely does not show through like Leuchtturm does. But I do give all those details in my Passion Planner review video. But it has thicker paper than Leuchtturm. And let's go and look at a weekly compare. I'm just trying to really show you guys. I'm trying to go where I haven't dated here. So you can just get a visual. But like I said, if you are really thinking about getting the Passion Planner and you are debating the size, you should do what I did. Go to print out their free PDFs, and you can print it in compact. That's what I did. And print it in full classic size. And having that in front of you, and try to use it for a week. That's what I did. I filled it in. I filled a week in. I didn't even actually use it for a full week before ordering it because I made up my mind. But you can actually fill a whole week in, fill 2 or 3 weeks in. You can use it for, however long you want and decide what size you want. It's just, it's a lot smaller. Like here's your daily column and you come over here, it's a lot shorter. And it's also, tinier width-wise. This is actually... My problem with vertical planners always was I was having to write too tiny like this, and I'm just not like a teeny tiny neat writer. And I also don't like to feel like I have to condense all my words down that small. So this is the first vertical planner that I ever feel like I have plenty of room to write in, because it's just so big. And I love having my to-do list down here, my space down here where I hook in my habit trackers, and space of infinite possibility where I also usually keep sticky notes and stuff. I will show you where I am right now. This is the week I'm on right now. This is what a typical week is looking like for me in the Passion Planner. We are on Monday of this week, and this is what my week looks like. I love it because this is kind of like my personality. I just have to stick in right. Nothing can be super, neat or restrictive in that way. I have to be able to just, and I love to stick sticky notes on things that I'm not sure about ahead of time. And sometimes I will take those off and then write it in for real when it gets there and it is happening. But sometimes I just won't even take them off and write it in for real because I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's already there in a sticky note. But those are usually things ahead of time. Like my son's list for every week, I just transfer to every week. Things I need to remind him to do on the weekend. My habit trackers, I cut their habit tracker printable down to all I need. Theirs is a lot bigger. This is all I need. And I tape it in. And I have little to-do list reminders besides my normal list. I love to cross everything out in black matte pencil. That's what works best for me because I like to just see what I have left and also when I need to migrate that to another day or another list because it didn't get done. So, and as you can see, I mean, I've had to use whiteout in my passion planner. And I need to buy some of that better whiteout sticky tape, but I just didn't have any of that yet. And I'm okay with that. These are the things that I am okay living with. Like this is next week, so this is how it looks like before I get to the week. I don't have any of my to-do lists filled in because I do that the week of from what's left the week before. And I'm loving it so far. I only started using it at the beginning of May and we're only on May 15th, but I love it. It has really become a system that is working for me in my season of my life right now. I've given every month a color. I've actually liked dating it, having the undated book for that reason. Also because you can start it in the middle of the year and there's nothing wasted. Also because if you're someone who goes on vacation and you don't want to keep using your planner, you don't waste a week. I've also heard of people using double weeks, like they keep one for their, normal weekly stuff, and then they double date a week and use the next week for their like exercise food tracking. And so they'll use 2 weeks every week. You can do that in undated. So there's so much you can do with undated. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to go into that. This is what we were talking about, the difference between the compact and the full size classic. So there's your main differences. Okay, also the compact comes with a few extra note pages. And it has a few more. You have blank and graph paper in the back of both of these books. The pockets in the colored match the color. They match the color and so do their bands. So the black has a black pocket and the black band. And it matches. The colored will have a number of what numbers your is in the set because they only make a certain number. This run they made 10,000 and I am number 2376 of that 10,000. So those are the main differences. The colored to me feels different on the outside. It is a different feel, probably because they have to use something different to print on, but they're both faux leather and they both seem like they'll hold up really well. This one has just maybe a little more different texture to it. And of course it has your design imprinted in it, which feels good. And I love them both. I like them. I don't know if I could ever go to compact myself, if I would ever force myself, because it would kind of seem forcing to me. But I have thought that next year, right now I'm using my InkWELL for my fitness and food log, and I might actually use a compact next year when my InkWELL's done for a fitness tracker and food log every day. I'm just using my InkWELL because I had it, but this is so cheap and it would be a nice small book to use for that. So those are my thoughts and ideas on the classic versus the compact. And like I said, you can print their downloads. Let me know if you have one of these, which size you like. Let me know if you print their downloads, if you end up buying one. My email is down in the description box. If you buy a passion planner, please put it in the referral box for me at checkout so I can have some more giveaways. I would love to do that. And I just pulled up really quick. The note pages in the classic, you have 16 blank and 16 gridded. And that's what you have in the classic. Sorry, I have my computer right here and I decided to look it up. The compact, you have 28 blank and 28 gridded. Okay, so you have quite a bit more note pages in the compact. I'm not sure there are reasons why on that. But, so you have 16 of each blank and gridded in the classic, and you have the 28 of each, 28 gridded and 28 blank in the compact. So you do have more note pages in here. That is the only difference. And I'm feeling like this is plenty of note pages for me. But that's just something good for you to know. Thanks for watching and supporting, guys. I will have many more videos coming on my Passion Planner and how I'm using it and all the details with how I plan out my week. This was just a comparison on compact versus classic, and they're colored, designed versus they're black. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.